Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So happy to see you all. Hello Cygnus, hello Scarth, hello Keelie, hello Nascarlo, hello Saki, and hello Faraday, and hello my master of wiggles, Vondanolo. Up in here in this stream we do one thing and one thing only, but we do it well. And that is of course, wiggle like the devil. There you go. I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm so happy to have all of you here. I hope your weekends were great. I hope you had a lot of fun. What is today? Today is a day. Today is the day. It is Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like Valentine's Day. I personally am, I'm whatever towards it. I'm in a relationship, but Valentine's Day isn't just about relationships. That's what capitalism wants you to think. You can also love yourself. You can also love other people platonically in your life. Just, it's a fake holiday, but think of it as a time to just think about all the people you care about. And that you also care about you. And as long as you're in my stream, I care about you too. You've got one Goth Knight GF here over cheering you on, supporting you and loving you from across the Digiverse. Hello, Raffle Stomper. Welcome, welcome. Today is the day I give my... sorry. I had a message pop. I give the GF the V card. The Valentine's Day card. Because I'm far from a V. Hello, Litro. Welcome, welcome. Man, I haven't had a V card in many moons. I haven't quite hit the point where I haven't had a V card longer than people who've been alive watching me, but we're working on it. I have had the realization when I'm at the gym, because there's like these random like high school boys who come working out and they're like, so cringe. But I'm just like low-key thinking, I'm like, man, I am old enough to have had you as a child. Hello. I hope everybody is doing well today. My weekend was pretty good. I had date night yesterday with Yuko, which was a lot of fun. We ended up spontaneously going to the gym, which I did not think we were going to do, but because I haven't streamed yet. Lol. Oh my god. So when two people lose their V cards, is that what turning on VSync is? But yeah, so that was basically me. I didn't really do much besides that because D&D got canceled. Lame. How romantic. I know. We went to the gym and then we got Japanese food together. We nommed. So what is up in the hype-verse? In the hyperverse? Well, first of all, hype things be hype. Secondly, I called our court office about the documents I need to do to get my name changed and to get my gender changed on my birth certificate. So I've started the process for that. Them punk kids skateboarding on Obsidian sidewalk. You hate to see it. Oh, that reminds me, I can turn on some other fucking redeems. I forgot that I turned off a bunch for when I was explaining D&D because I was trying to be remotely serious, but I don't have to do that anymore because now we're just doing silly art today. Though I should not turn on those. I don't want you guys making me go into night form and then messing up all my hotkeys. But yeah, so that's cool. That's cool. I really want to get that done before Yuko and I go traveling so I can get my passport changed. Just so I don't have to deal with a lot of weird questions about international travel. Imagine Obsidia being serious. I know, cringe. I was joking. Like, part of the reason why, after I got my Dami Mommy Obsidia art made, like, part of the reason why I don't think I could ever, like, switch to, like, a serious Dami Mommy character is, have you met me? I'm like a fucking gremlin. Hello, Carpus. Welcome, welcome. Carpus DM. Oh, Cygnus is redeeming the rare halfling voice. I was actually talking to Yuko this weekend, and I'm like, it's funny. People used to love Dami Mommy voice, but now the only thing anyone ever redeems is Airhead. You just want to watch me suffer. Serious City, Dami Gremlin Mommy. Yeah, Serious City is not really a thing. Gremlin Mom. I'm like a Gremlin aunt. I'm like the Gremlin wine aunt that you come over to her house, and she's like 2 bottles deep at that point. And she's like low-key hitting on your girlfriend. Or boyfriend. Fuck it, I'll hit on anyone. God, what a scene. You like take your girlfriend to like a family like dinner, and there's just a drunk Obsidia like sitting on a chair, macking on your partner. You're like, no, you don't want him. You don't need a boyfriend. You need a mommy. And trust me, babe, I can love you more than anything else. Hello, Carpus. Thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh, the prime sub up in here. Thank you. A rise break night. I hope you enjoyed those sweet, sweet emotes. I like my men like I like my women. Pretty. Goddamn right I do. Breedable. I like my men like I like my women. Breedable. I can kind of imagine the 4 secondary eternal ladies discussing D&D. Small Cydia, Retro Cydia, Mom Cydia, and Air Cydia. You have 5,000 plus to charm. You know what? I'd allow it. Von Danolo, just getting your girls or your partner stolen by Obsidia. Does Drunk Obsidia run into even more walls? Oh, yes, she does. Drunk Obsidia is infinitely more clumsy than sober Obsidia. She's clumsy, she's super loud, she's super flirty, and what else was the other thing? Clumsy, loud, flirty, and loves hearing herself talk more than even normal. Yeah, Drunk Obsidia is an experience Yuko has seen several times, and yeah, Yuko's not quite a fan. Yuko's gotten close recently. I stopped being Drunk Obsidia a while ago because it hurts my tummy too much. But like I take like sleep aids and stuff at night to just help me sleep better. And hello, Magical Bronco. Welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Did she try to get into her own crypto NFT me, mommy? But like I took some NyQuil on Friday after I finished stream when I said I wasn't feeling very well, and oh man, after it kicked in, I was like so incoherent and like rambling. It was ridiculous. Yuko was like, "What the fuck are you even talking about?" Happy day of pink to you too. But yeah, Drunk Obsidia she is a whirlwind. Oh, she's also an agent of chaos. Like the first time I met Yuko, it was St. Patrick's Day, and I got obnoxiously drunk on Irish car bombs, which I have not drank since because of that night. And I was like constantly trying to make Yuko, our designated driver, mind you, try and do shots with me. Oh, good times. Drunk Obsidia, oh man. Knocking over beer bottles, just constantly plugging your only nights. What a mess. I like constantly want to make out with people when I'm drunk. I'm like real handsy, and like I definitely want to make out with people. It's just what I do. Ooh, Big Brain. Valentine's Day is a Stolfo Day because they're both pink. Galaxy Brain. Galaxy. You know what's weird? The image slideshow is stuck on my screen, but still cycling in the actual stream. Or no, I guess it was just really long, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so that's Drunk Obsidia. You, as to buckle, is drink with Obsidia. Bored for the Obsidiaverse? Yeah. We will not be doing a Drunk Obsidia stream at any point, because it would be obnoxious. I did used to drink before every D&D session on Saturdays when I was Rin, but I since stopped because we changed to Saturday is usually our gym day, and I don't like to drink on the days I go to the gym. It's a sign from the gods. You must see the stuck image of your banner for battle. The funny thing was, the stuck image was Michael's drawn picture of Stronk Cydia doing like the weird flex. What's up today? Hello, Lubar of the Void. I have a ton of shout-outs I need to do. That reminds me. First of all, I'm shouting at my favorite, lustiest, bustiest, smallest little shadow dragon. Be sure to check out Keelie. She's a cute bean. She's getting her 2.0 model out soon. She's even more adorable Donnie Dragon Mommy than you ever thought possible. Be sure to check her out. She's very silly, very fun, very sweet. Some would say she's my VIP. Also, a big shout out for Faraday Vi. Somebody I rarely get to watch streaming because they have very different hours than me. But she's an adorable broken doll, also very submissive and breedable. Be sure to check her out. She's a good bean. Hello, Jasper. Thank you for the 100 bits. Gay can confirm. Ooh, woo. Am too noob to know such deep lore. Whole dragon. Oh my god, I've got to reveal this picture. Oh my god, you guys haven't seen the adorable artwork I got commissioned by our very own peculiar little rabbit of what's her name? Of Keelie. I gotta, one second, I think I have to resave this picture because I don't think I saved it on my, one second, everybody. I am sorry. What the hell is that? There we go. I have to save this picture. It's the, I got fan art commissioned of Key, and I love it. Hold Dragon. So, if for those of you who are unaware, Peculiar Little Rabbit has a redeem that she'll draw fan art of somebody that you describe. And so, she likes to do it in the form of like a meme. So, I found the perfect, like previously I got the one of Cereza made where it's pondering her orbs. So I got the perfect meme for Key because Key's a cute little dragon. So, oh my god, I love this so much. I'm going to do some more shoutouts before I reveal it. But am I hoping to change my hours at some point? How's it going, Fave Death Knight? Hello, JC. Hello. The Obsidian, I do have alert command. I do. Hello, Henboy. I got a shout out, of course, Jasper, who I'm getting lewd artwork with soon, along with a lovely vampire girl who's stopped by our streams before, Otaku Waifu Gon. I am going to most likely be breeding Jasper, you know, as is tradition. I already have one NSFW piece of that. Be sure to check him out. He's a very sweet cowboy. He was playing unimaginable abominations of God in Spore today, making a spined penis monster. But he's very funny. Be sure to check him out. And then I've got Lubar of the Void. Lubar of, or it's probably Lubar. I don't know. You got Lubber, a land lubber, if you will, who's an adorable floating eye. Be sure to check them out. Hello, Vadinolo. I see your Nyan Hyper. God, I've spent so much time rambling, I forgot what I was even talking about. So Key Pocket Dragon confirmed. Key is in fact a Pocket Dragon. So here you go. This is the fan artwork I commissioned of Key. I gotta shrink it a bit. Hold Dragon gently like hamburger. Look at it. Oh my god, I love it so much. This was the perfect meme to get of Key because I always tease her about being small. And there's this meme of it's a picture of a little dragon in somebody's hands, and it's like a wiki how to do thing, and it's hold dragon gentle like hamburger. So I got it made of Key by our very own Peculiar Little Rabbit. Be sure to check her out. She is currently streaming her live 2D rigging of a vampire model that she's been making. Oh, see those gauntlets? You recognize those gauntlets, anyone? Old dragon, gentle like hamburger. She is Borger. Borger dragon, confirmed. Alright, time to put away little key. There we go. Dragon Burger, Dragon Burger. So, enough of me talking about breeding Jasper and holding dragon burgers. What is on the agenda for tonight? First of all, gender is a social construct. Secondly, we're gonna be doing my first time ever in Blender, baby! 3D Cydia on the road, on the way. Dragons do be fiery hot, so best use protection, especially when carefully handled cute pocket dragons. You're gosh darn right, JC. Hello. Oh my god, I can't believe we got you here. None other than the mage themselves. 1 second. To make sure. I've been known to missay things, so I want to make sure I got it right. Aster. I have so many Alistairs in my life, I was like low-key about to call you Alistair. Be sure to check out Aster over at the Archmage's Tower. They have raided us in the past when we were playing Metal Gear Rising. They're an awesome Archmage villain. Very funny, very into Magic Gathering, D&D as well. I've bounced many D&D things off of their head. Local wizard reporting for duty. You'll love to see it. They are good bean. They also play D&D with our very own Night Daddy, Sif. Be sure to check them out. Amount of times I get mistaken for Aleister Crowley. I swear to God. I see you're a mason. And now I'm both hungry and horny. Thanks, Obsidian. I have that effect on people. Usually, it's because they're hungry and thirsty because of how horny they are. Reporting with a big cup of tea and bags under your eyes, as opposed to a big bag of tea and cups under your eyes, which I guess would be you resting your head on a pair of breasts. He's a warlock, I'm a wizard. There is, in fact, a difference. One last note about breasts. Oh my god, I've got to get this breast thing out. I've been talking about it all day in various discords. Sorcery! Hello, Michael, my master of memes. Welcome. This is the last thing I'm going to say before we hop on over to Blender. So, for those of you who don't know, I've mentioned that Desert Sun combination of Horny and Spyro when it comes to rapid dehydration. I am having a surgery consultation on February 28th for breast augmentation. And so I have been trying to do so much research about what kind of booba do I wish to achieve. And so because of that, I found this plastic surgeon who's obviously not the one I'm going to do, but I wanted just examples of before and after photos of various women. So I have looked through probably 200 pairs of breasts over the last 2 days. I have seen so many pairs of breasts. And oh boy, I've become entirely desensitized to them. They have no power over me anymore. But yeah, so I was looking at so many pairs of breasts. That was really the story, is I have just seen an enormous set of breasts from before and afters. Because it's I'm trying to see people who have about the same size normal booba as I do, and who are about the same height and weight as I am, to give me a better idea of how big I can go, reasonably. And so I think I've got a pretty good idea now, after 200 pairs of breasts, what would be my my implant size range to talk to my surgeon about. But oh man, I've seen so many boobs. Just so many boobs. Local wizard says trans rights. We got trans rights. If you don't like trans rights, I'll punch out your lights. You can take that one to the bank. But yeah, so with all of that being said, now that I finally have talked about boobs, it only took me this long to talk about boobs. We are going to hop on over to a different part of the throne room, and we're just going to jump into some Blender. So, This is my first time using Blender at all. The plan is I was linked a video series about making a donut. So they say this is a really good beginner tutorial to learn like the controls and stuff so you can make cooler things. So we are gonna go walking through making a donut together. I hope you are excited. I hope it's scrumptious. And that's kind of the stream. We're just gonna be doing Blender. I've got the Last Seahorses EDM music as BGM while we do it. I should have it set up so that it will be playing playing the BGM for you all while I'm listening to the lesson. So yeah, so let me know how loud it is, how quiet it is, and I will change accordingly. Otherwise, you know, just feel free to ask me questions as we engage in this journey together. I'm really excited about learning how to do 3D art because I think that'd be really cool. I want to make cool things. Cygnus makes so many cool things. He has me jealous. So yeah, let's hop on over to a different part of the throne room. Ta-da! There's my blender. There's my blender. Okay, so is the music visible? It is not. So here we go. So that should be music for you all starting now. Let me know what the volume level is like for you all, and if it's too loud or too quiet. I am doing my best. I just picture the doctor talking to Obsidian randomly goes, so you want them to medium, extra thick? Sorry, I watched so much Samurai Jack. Extra thick. Want to make complete custom models rather than V-Roid? Yeah, I'm about to like throw down like $1,500 for 3D Obsidia once Spooky Bean gets off her hiatus, so that she does me a reference sheet. But I would like to make other stuff. Maybe not a full Obsidia, but like I want to make my throne. I think that'd be pretty cool. Pretty voila. All right, so let me know if you guys hear the music, or if you want it louder or quieter. So we start off in Blender, and apparently the first thing that everyone does in Blender is they delete a cube. The name of the game, you gotta delete the cube, everybody. And then we are going to add a mesh, a torus. It's a little donutty doodle. Look at that donutty doodle. More of a ring right now. A ring fit, if you will. Cube had a family. Gotta clear the blender. How could you? Add the cube. Fuck the cube. Cubes are dead. We've moved to Torus. Torus. This is what happened after Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2. This is what happened to Toru. She became a Torus. Alright, so we have a donut. So we're going to change the parameters of our donut. Hey, by the way, Obsidia, hang on. Die, but his memory will live on in our hearts. We're going to change the size of this donutter. How the hell dare you shout me out? I'll Udo reverse you. I fucking dare you to shout me out, Aster. I fucking dare you. Also, I can tell you're new to my stream, Aster, because I shout out everybody who I know is a streamer. If you're a VTuber, I shout you out, basically. Because I believe in supporting everyone. Can I eat the donut? No, you cannot. Currently, it is just a Taurus. Please go check out Obsidian. God damn it, Master Fail. This is what happens because I gave you people that power. So we're going to change the side of our donut to go from 40 and 16. What this does is it changes all the little pixely doodles along the side of it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to shout out Olivia. Please, please, I'm begging you, orgasmically begging you, to go check out Olivia Crowley. She's a good bean. She is also a demon named Sasha. She is about to hit partner. She's the classic Dommy Mommy. She is got a sultry voice which will remove your panties and moisten your garments. Be sure to check her out. She's very funny. She does a lot of retro games and like retro MMORPGs. Hello, Ross Quit. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. God damn it. Calm down, Cygnus. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So we're gonna, apparently, according to an expert opinion, I left you a message on Discord for later. Ooh, my. Remove my panties, so no more. We have to make this donut, like, way thicker. You know, if there's one thing we appreciate on this stream, it's it's thickness. Real thickness. So we are gonna go make you, like, 0.6. Oh my god, look how fucking thick that is. That is a donut dumpy if I've ever seen one. But how you doing tonight, Ross? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing art, I'm nervous, I'm a gremlin. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know, my name is Obsidia. I am a Death Knight. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so we're setting up the parameters of our thick boy donut. So this is gonna be a real juicy donut. You know, one that is, you could really sink your teeth in. You know, you just gotta grab it with both hands, rub it against your face a little. So that's what the minor radius does, is like the thickening, if you will. And I don't, yeah, major will just do is basically the center of the circle. Yeah, that's real juicy. I thought that was steel instead of bone, not gonna lie. Yeah, I get that a lot. It's because of the coloring. But it is in fact actually bone. It is a bone halo. I come back. So we have our donut here. We are going to change how big this thing is. Because currently, this donut is... Now, where is the button? It's Shift S? No, it's not Shift S. It's this? No, it's not. Oh god. Gotta right click to undo that. I forgot how to do this. This, no, that's for the smoothing. I don't remember. Fuck it. We're doing it live. Okay, but yeah, so this is our donut. I know it reminds me of now Ivy's whip sword from Soul Calibur, the thing that was bugged. Oh, gotcha. A forbidden donut. So, I should probably actually turn on this lesson while I'm talking, so I don't lead you all astray. So, in theory, you guys should not hear what is happening on my audio. Tab. Is it? Whoa. Hello, Gore Temple. Welcome, welcome. N. It's not to be confused with E. Happy to have ya. We're currently making a donut. There we go. It was N. Thank you, thank you. I'm already getting great advice from chat. So we're going to reduce this down from a 3-meter donut to be the size of a normal donut. See, now that is a normal donut, everybody. I hope you enjoy it. If you went outside to your local grocery store, that would be what a donut looks like. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Am I at... Wait a sec. I clicked the wrong button. Yep. I did say this is a learning lesson here. I have to remember literally the thing I was watching shortly before this stream. You know, it's usually squashed by a box. Donut do that kind of donut. Drag over the part that's the scale, change all 3 numbers at once. Biblically, biblically accurate donut. Okay, so we are gonna go. I think was this point 1? No, that's like a barrel. That's a thick boy. That's a barrel of fun right here. It's like that's a fucking that's like an Oda hole. I'm actually kind of curious now. So if I do this as... Nope. So we do this. I've made a biblically accurate Ona hole for you all. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so I think it's 0.5. Nope, that's wrong. That's way wrong. It's 0.4? There we go. We figured it out. We've got a donut. We shrunk it. We're gonna change the scale to be... Oh, that's 1 and 1. There we go. Obsidia making a cannoli. This was Eden's garden. Hello, Lisa, the Holy Priest. Welcome, welcome. Give a shout out to Elisa, a feisty fighting bean. So we now have a little square donut, heckin' square. So we're gonna add a subdoodle to it. So we're gonna go to a modifier and we're gonna go subdivision surface. Now our donut has become rounder. This is a nice donut, so round, and that's one sweet donut. I have this still. How's that? It's back to 3M? No! Damn it, donut! Why did you get so big? So 0.04. There we go. We have 1 and 1. Cap. Control plus A, apply transforms. We've got a quick way to make the scale 1. Ah, gotcha. This donut has some drip. So, look at this donut. So first of all, we're going to be playing with our donut a little bit. I hope you all enjoy playing with your food, because we're about to. From the video I was watching. So I think we do this. Make it smooth. And I think it was... Nope, not that. Ooh, we're gonna jiggle around our donut a little bit. We love to see a nice jiggly donut. And so we've added our second layer. You'll love to see it. Alright. Donut have some drip. Okay, let me... So we've got now many little pixely doodles. How did I do? Was it... There we go. Now we can see all the little doddly doodles. We're gonna... Oh. It's not that... Whoa! Infinite donut! Infinite twirling donut! I pressed the wrong button, but we have now played God. Alright. I'm gonna go for like a single doodle. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm trying to get ahead of the thing I just learned. There we go. We're jiggling. Look at that. We could go all the dimensions of popping out donut bumps. So let's do here. I want to give a better demonstration. Oh yeah. A nice thorny donut. Bobbly doodles is a very technical term. So they press the 4 donuts on the modifier to turn it into editing mode. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. Sorry, I was just playing with infinite donut. Thinking about donuts. Press the 4 donuts on the modifier. What is the 4 donuts on the modifier? 4 donuts? Honey? Paid. I don't know. It's 2 a.m., so no donuts for me. That's a good decision, Carpus. It is a little late to have a donut if it's 3 a.m. for you. Okay. So we are gonna go. We're just gonna continue playing with our donut a little bit. We're playing with our food, if you will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What if you had a donut that had this nice lip over here going, "Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome." A bit of a drippy donut, just glooping about. I'm sorry, guys, if you wanted a very serious art lesson, this was not the place to be. I just learned how to do this, and I think it's hilarious. Oh, 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 oh. Donut. Okay. So we were jiggling that about, so apparently Freddy got edible. Shit. This horny donut. Give the donut thick lips. How would I do that? So we're gonna go. Oh yeah, that's that dumpy rock right there. Donut dumpy. Boom ba ba boom ba ba boom ba ba boom ba ba. Donut City. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. So what we're doing here is we're malforming our donut basically, because apparently normal donuts. Whoop! We just collapsed the donut hole, the donut universe. Apparently normal donuts are not, you know, perfectly donut shaped, so we have to make them irregular. This is the Irregular at Magical Donut Academy. Let's get this a little bulgy. You know how I feel about my bulge. This donut now with 90% more girl bulge. Right? So we've misshapen our donut a little bit. No, that's a donut. Alright, so we're gonna do a little more messing with oh, wrong button. Oh, I just gave my donut boobs. Or like boob indentations. Oh god, how do I gotta undo that. Scroll, it shows you to do a change effect area size, yeah. So we got, and oh yeah, you love to see this. Look at this. This donut is it's misshaping up nicely. Donut go swoop. And then we're gonna go do like make a little more bulgy. And I don't know, we'll throw this one in here too. We're gonna spice it up. We got 3 points of bulge. Oh yeah. Is that bulgy enough for you guys? Do you think we need more bulge in our donuts? Looking tasty. This is a donut that was made by hand with love for all of you. Really is becoming Donut City. Donut has bulge. It is Donut City. It's got boobs. It's got bulge. Might as well just be me naked. That's a spicy donut. Hello, Brainbuster. Welcome, welcome. So, this gives you a nice little view of the donut dumpy infinite bulge donut. So yeah, I think we're good in the bulgy donut department. I'd give this donut like a bulge out of 10. Easily 10 inches of bulge. Or apparently 10 centimeters. Based on the measurements that I actually set for it. Okay. So I think this thing is just, for the rest of it, is just shrinking and fattening it for this video. Okay. Oh. I gotta do this for a second. This is apparently neat. Select Where is it? Select random. It's just randomly selecting our vertices. So like, this thing is gonna bulge like crazy in a second. The underside flattened due to resist resting on the surface. It's a soft donut. Size that matters how good it tastes. For those Only Nights exclusive episodes of the Obsidianverse. Now I can't stop thinking about donuts. Yeah, this video is gonna make you hungry for donuts. Lots of donuts. Need a sugar hit, been sleeping since I got off work. Okay, so we have a randomly selected portion of donut. We're gonna G this. Oh man, we're not gonna G this? Are we gonna test the honey? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That would be why. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. So it's gonna be ads. Oh yeah. Look at this. We're bulging all kinds of random things. Oh yeah. What do you think we should do for this? Like the bottom to scale 0 and so we got a random set of bulge. Oh, it's extra crinkly. Oh, it's like a cruller. All right, so we got. I think this is an appropriate amount of random bulge. Hey, okay. That is a proper bulgy donut. 5 minutes suddenly the donut's tummy thick. I gotta go run errands. By errands, you mean get donuts. Alright, so we got a bulgy donut. Nice bulgy lad here. Lift him off of the line. Squishing there. Donutily. Okay. Do you have anything else to say about the random bulge? Oh man, that was a much better idea. I should have done that instead of what I just did. So we changed the type. Ooh. Oh man, I gotta show you guys this. We're gonna make a sharp donut. Razor blade donuts up in here. Tasty bulgy donut, a true pants grab of a donut. God, I need to go get the fucking trans flag pants grab emote. I need to add that. That is my life. Fucking coffee got me stuck on saying pants grab, and now I just can't stop. This is my life now. Alright, so we're gonna do sharp, and so now it should be... Look at that, these razor blade donut. In the beginning, the universe was nothing. And then the big donut bang happened! Edgy donut named Ebony Dementia, however that means. Cutting edge donut technology, yeah, look at this. We have brought life where there was once none. Alright, enough of sharp donut. Okay, so we have successfully finished lesson 2 on donut making. We are working ever closer towards getting frosting put on this thing. The brain rot has spread. Even donuts in here can use the blade rules of nature. Do you think that watching a video of me playing with this donut to rules of nature would be a worthwhile experience? Okay, so we are now on to lesson 3 of donuttery. We're making icing. How do I, like, get done? Okay, so I have said enough of that, good sir. Sir, back to mine Taurus. He has it set extra chunkily. 2 out of 2s. Wait, go back? Is it? No. I'm trying to remember how I go back to, like, looking at the donut in all of its round glory, as opposed to this mode. Date night time? Alright, Faraday, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Looking up the term pants grab. Hello, Nocturnal Thing. Welcome, welcome. Do I have Coffee's emotes here to do pants grab? Coffee, where are you, Coffee? Damn, I don't have pants grab emotes. Maybe getting to me, but swear it's somewhere of some hypothesis of a theory of a donut-shaped universe. I actually feel like that's true. I don't know but why, but I feel like it is. I'm like 80% sure it's something I heard off The Simpsons. Alright, so how do I go back to looking at my normal donut? No? Meow meow. Not that. Whatever, we're in too deep. Let's go back to the lesson. Oh, sorcery, sorcery. Tab. There we go. We're back to our squishy donut itself. We're gonna. No? There we go. We got 2 donuts, baby. This is the Leaning Tower of Donuts. Alright, so we're gonna put our other donut, I don't know, like over here. Because this is, oh god, I am pressing all kinds of buttons, and I lost it. It's gone, it's dead to me. Grab it. Oh, that's both of the donuts. I don't want both donuts, I just want the one donut. I don't know, this is proving to be too complicated. I'm gonna delete this and just get a new donut. There we go. I've got my second donut. My second donut will go here. There we go. Donut 2 has been created. Yep, you're moving up in the world, chat. We got 2 donuts. And the way we're going to make the icing on this is basically we're going to chop our second donut up. We're sacrificing a donut for the donut gods. Oh man, I was wrong in the way. This was apparently not the right way to do it. Your donut is god. Find a new god. Alright, so we need to select half of our donut. That's how we're gonna do it. What's this? Get the perfectly side view of our donut. I am sorry if this is like wildly chaotic for people. I am stumbling around this right now. We sacrifice one donut, so be it. The ends justify the delicious means. So we have to select half of our donut. Donuts for the donut god, glazing for the glazed throne. Do you hear the Krispy Kremes too? Oh, Cerezer! Welcome, welcome! It's my favorite Foxo! Come in time for the breeding donut! I'm sorry you missed me making a biblically accurate Ona hole, Cerezer, but I'm sure you'll enjoy my dummy thick donut just as well. Be sure to check out Cerezer. She's a very good Foxo and a very big sweetheart. She's one of my dearest little friends. She's very funny. They keep creaming in my ear. I'll cream in your ear, Cerezer. Oh, donuts. But yeah, Cerezer's redeemed a woo redeem. So here we go. Hello, Hammer. Welcome, welcome. For all you Foxos, Doggos, and Wolfos out there in chat, please feel free to join in with me for this a woo. Here we go. A woo! A woo! A woo! There you go. Fine, Cerise, I won't cream in your ear, I'll just cream in you. You'll love to see those woos out in chat, you'll love to see them. Okay. Back to serious business. We're chopping up donuts. They see me chopping, they nomin'. Interesting. Oh. So we gotta... Interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out all this donut business here. So this gives us our side view of our donut. Rules for laws of energy is sacred. I'm going to ride the fridge. We need the top half of our donut. We're missing half the donut. Oh. Interesting. So this I am wildly wrong. I'm sorry guys, I'm jumping ahead here when I shouldn't be. So we go here. We click X-ray. Oh, we can see through our donut. We have discovered this rare sorcery of donut gazing. I will gaze longingly into your donut hole. Tasty, tasty vertices. I like how British people always say Zed. Alright, so with this, we should theoretically collect half a donut. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We've got half a donut. Oh, baby. There's so much double entendre. I'll double your entendre, Cereza. How? Okay. I have selected donut. Up. Shift D. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Whoop! I got a donut! I caught them all. My half a donut is ready to roll. Okay. So it's on top of my donut now. But I need to move it to its own object. P. P for part of the mesh. Aha! We have selected, we have 2 different bits of donut. We're moving up in the world, people. I say Z as well. Well, it's because you're a British colony, Cygnus. Donut off-brand. How many holes have a donut have? Would that be a quadruple entendre, 2 when I'm done with it? Oh! I like it, Cereza. I like it. Alright, so we have successfully separated our icing from our donut. Now we need to get that icing to be a little drippy. Cereza, will you drip on my icing? Or would you like my icing to drip on you? I say Z because of America. Alright, so, what was I even doing? Alright, back to the video. I got so distracted talking about Cereza's dripping on me. Okay, so we turn off X-ray mode. Oh no! I got all these wig blobs. No! I ruined everything. Uh-oh. Well, I messed up because I clicked something. Because these little blotches are wrong. Control L. What? Wasn't helpful at all, bro. You just gave me an outline of directions, and I'm like, that didn't come up for me at all. Harry's on the fox in question. What's wrong? It's okay. Add a solidified. No one will see it. I have to rewind because he was like, you fucked up, but here's how you fix it. And I'm like, that didn't bring up what you talked about at all. Control L. Honey? I don't think he's coming up with the right directions here. He's saying things and like the vertice issue is not being resolved. Alright, let me try this again. Alright, so Control L, links, objects, by, oh, material. Let's just randomly click things. Fuck it. Well, that didn't do anything like I thought it would. No, well, I think it's for the same version, because this one's the 3.0, and I think that's what I'm using. I'm trying to figure, because he's like, it's easy, you just do Control L, and then it'll let you do something with vertices. And I have been bamboozled. Okay. Gosh darn it. Yeah, his thing brings up different stuff when he does it. Because I'm trying to select, like, the link, the doodle away from the other doodle. That's what I'm trying to do here. Can you click the arrow next to the X-ray for me? Alright, there's X-ray arrow. Click the arrow. Oh. Okay, that was apparently not helpful. Because yeah, I'm trying to get it so that the icing area... Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's definitely not what I wanted. Maybe it was face orientation. I think I want to, like, separate it? Unlink. There we go. That actually fucked everything up. I think I just deleted it. Well, shoot. Alright, well, back to trying to copy it down. So we gotta go to 1. Gotta go X-ray. And we gotta go select our donut. And D. Alright, so we have... That's what Control Z... What is Control Z? I've never done that before. I'm guessing that's like undo. Okay. We sort of solved the problem. Unintentionally. We've unintentionally fixed our issue. Alright, so we have a donut. And it's supposed to be separate. Ah, I gotta go all the way back in this video because I don't remember what I'm doing. Okay. Hello, Tactical Oni. Welcome, welcome. How you doing tonight, Tactical Oni? Happy to have you. P. That was it. It was P. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. No, no. He like separate. So obvious. That's it. Oh, to be an edit mode, probably. Selection. There we go. Right. That's the wrong button. The donut has become a flotation device. This donut will take us into the future. The future. All right. So we got the P to make the separate object. Hey. The perfect donut. Okay, so we've separated. It's got some little globulars next to it. Off X-ray. Okay. Oh, so I'm apparently dumb. I was misinterpreting what I was doing wrong. I was thinking the little globnars was the wrong part, but no, the wrong part was if people had lost track of the part that they had just duplicated. God damn it. So the globnars are supposed to be there. Do not fear. It's the future! Can I have extended wording on the time-traveling flotation device? Oh, hello, Music to Love. You want a Nia? Well, that can be arranged. Paws are up, side to side. You know what that means. It's kitty time. Nia, Nia, Nia. There you go. Kitty time. You have to code right now? Oh my god, there are so many coders in my chat. I'm so sorry for all of you. I'm so sorry you're a bunch of nerds. But no, really, you all are very talented and make my life possible. So I send you all of the positive feelings in the world. What is this? I'm following Obsidia. Okay. Okay, so we have... When I sound like a lolly. Oh. I'm very intrigued what that means. Nya, nya. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to do my halfling voice. I like entirely forgot about that redeem. Okay. Hello, Dark Elf. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the 100 bits. Big cheers up in here. You got those big cheers. Okay, so I am going to... These socks to turn you to a bottom and a femboy. To get your Obsidia brand coding socks, oh my god, they would make you extra breedable. Fail. Okay, so it is now 8:41 p.m. I will now do 5 minutes of Obsidia Halfling voice. All right, everybody, here we are. Let's get this donut on the roll. Welcome, welcome, everyone. We got a little donut here. I'm saying I could do both regular or lollinyas in my female voice. Well, that's pretty cool. I can't. I can barely do a female voice at the best of times. Much less a lolly voice. Artoria? Ugh, okay. Alright. Oh, Artoria. I'm so happy that Michael did this redeem for you. Because at the end of the day, I'm just saying what we've all been thinking. And that's that you, Artoria, oh yes you, You are my such a good girl. I messed up which one I was doing. You're such a good girl. And there's nothing that can change that. You have a beautiful voice. Heck you. Oh, you're a sweetheart, Mom. You're a sweetheart. Okay, what the heck was I doing with this donut? Let's get back to donut business. None of this lolly voice time. It's all donuts all the time. Okay. So we've got mesh on top of a mesh. Donuts for days. A tactical Loney's tactical. Don't let them think you're a fool. This is now a donut themed channel. This is a Christian donut channel. Fuck you, Master Fail. Let's name our donut. Oh? Mommy? I feel like he named the wrong donut. I believe that's the icing, but I don't know. I'm just a bean. A simple bean in these trying times. I am so confused right now watching this. Artaria, you're a stupid moron with an ugly face and a big butt. And your butt smells. And you like to kiss your own butt. Was that from an episode of The Simpsons? I'm pretty sure that was an episode of Simpsons. Well, I gotta name this a donut. You know, the longer I look at that, the more I feel like that's not the right way to spell donut. I gotta Google something. Oh man, it was wrong. Or also right. It depends on your spelling, I guess. Well, panic. Oh yeah, it's what he calls Mo. He's like, I'm a stupid moron with an ugly face and a big butt, and my butt smells, and I like to kiss my own butt. Hey, wait, you're that stupid punk kid, aren't you? I remember that. I've seen a few hundred episodes of Simpsons in my day. Ooh, we're gonna add another modifier to this delicious icing. Make it a little thicker. Oh, we're solidifying it. We're gonna make this icing is gonna be extra hard. You know how Obsidia feels about extra hard things, am I right? Alright, so we're gonna solidify our little icing. We're gonna add some thickness to it. This icing's gonna be doing squats. Okay. Wireframe mode. Zed. Oh man, we're gonna go. We're Zedding up in here, up in here. Oop. We got wireframe. You just got wireframed. Oh, or I could have done that. Ta-da! Raw mesh. Oh no, it's pointing in the wrong direction. Ooh, change it to a positive one. Oh man, I gotta see how thick this donut is. Oh my, oh lordy, look at that thickness. Look at the girth of that donut. It's a little like mushroom. Um, uh, uh. Lewd Half-Life voice is another level? What? Oh, Half-Leg voice. I was like, Half-Life voice? Oh, I should say something lewd as a halfling. Oh, man. You know, if I just saw a nice, hard cock, I'd like to hold it in my hands, feel it hard against me, and I'd go, oh, baby, please give that to me. And there you go. That was your 5 minutes of Halfling voice. Always shower before your icing solidifies. I'm trying to make a website over here. Alright, so we've got a little thickness on our donut. Yamate Kurisai! Oh, you guys don't like a little halfling talking about some big round tits that just feel so soft in your hands. Okay. So we have thickened our icing. We did the offset of 1. His thing is like way more mushroomier than mine is. But I don't know, maybe he did something wrong. The fool. It says turn the thickness down. Do we like to turn the thickness down up in here, chat? I don't know. I don't think I pressed anything. I think that... Nani? There we go. Yeah, I did that right. So we made our icing a little less thick. A little less thick up in here. What is happening? It's madness, Brainbuster. That's what's happening. You're the mod. I'm not sure anymore. Brainbuster's here for a good time, not a long time. I like this donut. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Master Fail, you're not new to the channel, but hello. Alright, so we got a nice drippy donut. He's been playing with the mushrooming of his donut. You know, the glands, if you will, of the donut. Okay, 0.00. We've reduced the thickness. Oh, I see it. It's a little crown. It's definitely the glands of my donut. Would your donut wear a hat? I think mine would. Rainbow's requesting your existence. It's a tasty looking donut. Weed is the sexual organ after all. Oh man, I'm gonna think about that every time I eat a mushroom now. I am just deep throating so many mushrooms glands. Why would you say that? Yeah, you know, when a mushroom is spreading its spores, it is ejaculated, if you will, out of the head of the mushroom, the glands of the mushroom. It's really just a mushroom ejaculation. I love mushrooms. They're delicious. I like to nom them. Nom, 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 nom. Come to Obsidia's stream. Not only do you have donuts, but you also have the ejaculating glands of a mushroom. It would have cost you nothing to keep that knowledge to yourself. Master Fail's gonna be sitting there, a mushroom in front of him, like a shiitake mushroom, his fork ready to go, but he's too afraid to pierce the glands of it. Place the 18+ tag on the stream title. Hey, this is biology. We have just been talking about basic biology here. Nice glandsy mushroom. Okay. Enough about mushroom penises. We're back to icing. Okay. We gotta change the order of our modifiers. We have to change things. Yeah. Aha! Gotcha. So it's a little more meshed well now. I feel like I messed up something with the base donut though. Wrong button. Pressing so many buttons right now. Let's get this. I don't like that. We'll go back to 1. I'm confused. Okay. As you mentioned, the pizza parties. Oh my god. Flowers are also the sexual organs of most plants. That's true. That's true. Busy sneezing thanks to them. Yeah, it's just all of that flower ejaculate just gets into your sinuses, and you unfortunately couldn't take it all. You couldn't swallow it all. So that's why you have to sneeze so much. Get some sake, Master Fail, for your flower ejaculate. It's more cursed. My chaotic energy feels inferior. What was I even doing? All right, back to him explaining orders here. Oh, it's because I did the wrong shade. I gotta do shade smooth. That's why it looks so weird to me. No, I did smooth it. Yep, it's what am I doing wrong? Like, this I've already forgotten literally the thing I watched in the previous video about how I made this thing round. It was 10? Nope, that was the spectrums. Heck. Your donut is looking interesting following along. Ooh. A large poutine. The restaurant gave me a medium poutine without sauce. The wrong address twice. Wow, that is awful, Michael. I'm sorry. The icing is actually the sexual organ of the donut. Oh, shade smooth. That was it. I'm just, thank you. Okay. So we got these little blippers here. I don't know what the deal with that is. With spots and a fox on it. Maybe make it a little thicker. Yeah, we did. Just a wee bit thicker. Get the crown. Get the proper crown of our donut. There we go. Yeah, that's literally the problem. Okay, we've fixed the crownish of our donut. Oh, that was the end of this video. Ooh, we're gonna start dripping, everybody. I hope you're excited. I hope you got that drip. Yeah, it was, I think it was just not thick enough. Because if it was slightly less thick, it was basically just not a crown enough, I guess, on the base donut. Oh yeah, we're dripping, baby. We are dripping. So how does everyone feel so far about our donut? For those of you donutting along, how are your donuts coming along? If anybody wants to, also make a donut, please post it in my Discord when we're done, and or tag me in Twitter with your donut. We got that drip, Nocturnal Thing. We got that drip. Not as thick. I'm sorry, Cygnus. Yours is thicker than mine. It's probably because I'm a girl. My donut looks like the Michelin Man. Okay, yeah, thank you, Cygnus. I would love to see if anybody is following this anarchy that I'm doing. Because you're literally, like, watching me listening to someone else give directions. You'll love to see it. Alright, so now we got that drip. Listening to him sell his business. Ah, damn, there are a lot of parts of the series. We're on part 4, and there is at least 7 so far that I can see. I showed you my donut, please respond. We're gonna dribble this icing so hard. It's just gonna run down your chin. You're gonna try and lick it up, but, it's gonna take a struggle. You probably have to put some on your fingers and just stick them in your mouth. Just get all that icing. I'll give you the donut, Michael, if your poutine doesn't arrive. Okay. Oh. Interesting. So, if we unclick this, if we unclick this thing, it'll make it so that we can not have to deal with that malarkey, basically. Aww. So if I go... Sorry guys, we're about to play God. Poorly, apparently. Nope, I did that wrong. Did that wildly wrong. Help! Help! Rewind the video. Like 5 seconds, I already fucked it up. We're halfway there. Woo! Lizard on a chair. Whoa! We're halfway there. Whoa! Lizard on a chair. Why do I have a keyframe? I have no idea what that means, Cygnus. You're speaking gibberish. Okay. So that... I don't know, that does something. If I ever type G's in the chat is because Blender. Okay, so I'll go turn off the tab. So this is our default donut. We have achieved this much. Rewatch this portion of the video because I'm confused. Okay, so this, from what I gathered, turns off the solidify modifier. That would turn that off. So it's less solidified. Screen keys? He has a different tool than I do. I'm confused. Alright. I've got you. In edit mode, it was... Oh, wrong button. It's too much. What am I doing wrong about this? Help! Help! You have a keyframe on the... I don't know what a keyframe is. Is it a picture of a key? You need to tell me what the button looks like. Okay, sorry. So the time is now 9:03. We begin Southern Goth Mommy time. Oh, Chad, I'm so happy you decided to do this redeem as I struggle flailing against this mesh. I'm just trying to pull it down a little bit lower, but I just can't seem to handle it. I totally forgot my button that I'd been doing last time, and it is most frustrating. It's not Shift G. Out there. How do I get it so I only pull this little part? Isn't it select? Move around a little bit more. So I got you here. I got you, girl. Oh. Right. Scroll wheel? Nope, that's not working, Cygnus. What do you mean by scroll wheel? If I scroll it, it's gonna like dragging the whole thing. See, it's like just glooping it off. I don't want to gloop it off, boy. I want to keep it all together. Okay, so nope, that's wrong. When you press G, you will see a circle. I've pressed G. There is... I know, it's not bringing up the circle is the problem. I'm trying to get it so... I press tab to enter editing mode. And I do the G, but then it still is doing the object as opposed to the vertice. Which is why I'm so confused. I think the size is too big right now. What do you mean by the size? Do you mean because the donut is too big? Oh, that might make sense. That might make sense. Okay, so what was that? It was yeah. Tool. Oh, it was none of that. God, I have forgotten everything I just learned. This is very unfortunate. Effective proportional editing. No, that's not it. Let me make you a quick video. Oh my god. This is getting increasingly complicated by the minute. Alright, so I got the two of them. My donut is objectively too large. It's like 4 meters wide, which is quite a hefty donut. I don't think anybody in chat, no matter how hungry, would be able to handle such a thing. But, you know, hope springs eternal as we struggle against this donut. I've entirely forgotten how to do proportional editing. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed for the both of us. Oh. You have chocolate? Oh my god, what kind of chocolate, Tacticaloni? Is it delicious chocolate? Is it the kind that makes your mouth water? Do you just want to run your tongue along it? All along the sides of that little piece of chocolate? Making sure to slide every little drop of sugary goodness. I hope so. The fine one. like top tier, like a linen door truffle. He did give me a handy dandy scroll guide. I should probably just look at that right now. General, object mode, selection, shading, select edit mode, control. Kinda, gotcha. Yeah, that's not terribly useful. I'm a little stumped. I'm just a little stumped. Apparently, there's a sizing issue happening, but I do not know how to fix it without rewatching like 3 videos ago, which is a tad bit inconvenient, sugar. So we are gonna roll around our donut. We are gonna normally. Oh, we got a smaller set of donut. I don't know what I did differently. Nope, wasn't that. Nope, wasn't that. Shoot, I am so sorry. I am just absolutely dumbfounded right now. Because I have forgotten a button. What type of chocolate do I like? Ooh, I like milk chocolate, especially when it has caramel inside of it. Oh, I love me some caramel filling. Also, when it's got a, what's it called? Coconut on the inside. I love coconut. I don't really like raspberry or strawberry. I don't like the mix of fruit and chocolate. But oh, Brainbuster, you're summoning assistance to my side. Well, I guess in these trying times, as I'm stumped on how to make my donut properly drippy, I will need a faithful paladin to ride my lap to victory. And so we are scrolling down. I think Cygnus made me a video about what to do. Here we go. Give me 1 second. I already missed the beginning of it. The hell did you click, Cygnus? Problem is there's no sound, Cygnus, so I'm not entirely sure what you did. Astolfo is best boy. See if the redeem popped up in chat and did not, so I have no clue. God damn it, Brainbuster, don't go deleting messages in chat again. So you press G and scroll down until you see the circle. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, so we are here. G has been pressed. That didn't work. See, the problem is it's not on a vertices. We're not dealing with the vertices. I'm moving the object. Oh, there we go. I see what happened. Shoot. That's an inconvenient point of view. There we go. Thank you, Cygnus. All right, everybody. Congratulations. We figured out what we were doing wrong. Thank you, Cygnus, for your intrepid assistance. Just a little drippy. It's a little drippy. It's not perfect, but it's a little drippy. We have made forward progress. All right. Back to the video. Okay, so we're doing a lot of drippies. A little bit of a lip, which is problematic. Yep, we got clipping issues now. Okay, so snap to the face underneath. Okay. So snapping should make it so it could clip onto things. Okay, so we move an increment. I should probably not be pressing things before he's done explaining. Alright, everybody, and that was your 5 minutes of Southern Goth Mommy Time. I think it was longer, because I got confused, but... Is this the infamous Blender Guru donut tutorial? You're goddamn right it is! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you, Noah the dog. Yeah, we are doing the Blender Guru Blender 3.0 donut tutorial. I hope you enjoy it as we do this walk on the wild side of donuttery. So, we've all been there. Yeah, this is my... Sorry, I was switching into Southern Goth. This is my first time learning Blender, so... I'm trying to figure all this out right now by watching his video as the BGM plays. Oh my god, is the BGM not playing? Heck. I messed something up. Oh my god, I was watching if I'm still listening. Sorry guys, I messed stuff up. We hit the point where YouTube was like, are you still watching? And at that point, you guys probably should tell me that there's no music playing. I am so sorry about that. I didn't realize the music had stopped playing. Alright, so he's currently explaining how to do the magnet thing. Alright. He's just explaining how the magnet works currently. Chocolates are from Russell Stover. Ah, Russell Stover is good chocolate. The weather forecast was right. Cranberries. Yes, back to the donut, man. Ooh, we're changing from snap to increment. Oh god, I missed one. We're changing from snap to increment to snap to face. I'll snap your face. Ooh, we're getting feisty. So now if we do this, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed tab accidentally. Ah! I'm pressing so many buttons. Okay. So now it should squish to the face. Well, that didn't work quite how I wanted it, but it's progress. Oh, that was wrong button. Alright, so try that again. What? Flipping over this thing right here. Oh, that's apparently a thing that happens when you do this. Okay, I think I get what's going on. Alright, I gotta go rip this more. And trying to get it so it sets the face front. And we're gonna go click to project individual elements. still have the splotch. Sir, I still have the splotch. I want to make an AKM. Oh, like the gun? Only your dreams be dreams. Oh my god, I just realized that setting up my monitors was completely screwed up. Everything looks so much better. Well, you love to see that. Oh, hello, Insanistar. Yeah, I'm happy to help. I think the problem is that I'm glooping the little one, the doodle. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Whoop. The icing. Yeah, that's it, baby. That's it, baby. So we want to go. Turn my view. And we're on the icing. How do you say it's turning out so far? It's happening. Oh, wait, I got the thing. There we go. Alright, icing has been selected. We're gonna loop this. The problem is like this shield that is now formed underneath my thing. His doesn't have it. That's why I'm confused. His doesn't have the shield. So... Alright, something is wrong. Alright, turn off that. Icing. There we go. So I got just the icing. Oh, that. Yeah, we still have the splotch. We still have a hole in our icing, which is a problem. Gotcha, it's just the modifier. So if we... That's one? Nope. I need more geometry? What the fuck does that even mean? I haven't taken geometry since high school! And I didn't do well in it! I think I got a C! That was like a desperately fought for C. I don't know, we'll try this now. That was wrong button. Okay. Try this. Because it's blooping down. Got the projected individual elements. So that's okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to his video to see what he's saying next. Because I pause it when I start rambling. Yeah, let's try this then. I'm gonna make a... So we're gonna select this section. I followed his directions, but mine is not appearing the way his is appearing. I keep having all these shields for a minute. That's a new word I learned. Yeah, the glooping down. Don't have enough verts. Oh, so there's not enough vertices in it, and that's why there's a gloop. Gotcha. Okay, well that makes me feel less bad. Okay. I just need to bring out the faces so they aren't inside the donut. I don't know how to bring out the faces though, with making it still drippy. So this? the wrong button. Okay. That didn't really help. Oh yeah, that was an unmitigated disaster. My life is full of regret. Ah! I'm pressing so many buttons now. There we go. I at least undid the problem that I had made infinitely worse. Press 3 to toggle face mode, then click on a face to drag it. Okay. Put down a face or go like that. Try that again. Nope, I'm messing up still. Alright, let's try... Oh, the regular number 3? Okay, so... I go like that? That sort of helped. Sort of. Not really. Oh, wrong button. I'm making things so much worse. One. Okay. Try this again. Ah! Rise of the donut. Now I've just put like I fucked up my my icing so bad. Fuck. Alright, well, that's wildly messed up. I don't know how to fix this. We're gonna... I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna press Ctrl-Z a whole lot. Before I started playing God with icing. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this for a second because I am so confused how to get these to get built out. Let's see if he talks about it next. It's nice to talk about how to add in like a window to basically do a reference image. And there's a commercial. Just creating it again if you're having trouble. Okay, so I'm gonna try and exit back to before I started dripping because I am so flustered right now about what I'm supposed to be doing. Where was the original drip? There. Oh, that's not the original. Okay. I'm gonna undo basically everything I've just done. Apparently fucked with that one little point a lot. I keep pressing Control Z and nothing's changing. Donut's still looking very donut-y. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm very flustered right now about why this isn't working. I just pressed this thing a billion times. I hit like a point. No go backsies. Yeah, I don't think I can go back any farther. Okay, so that brings us to a couple of messed up blocks. Okay. Oh, hello, Cross. Can we have a shout out, please, for Cross? An amazing VTuber, part of a group of streamers known as the AP Crew. They play all kinds of games. They're playing a lot of Paladins lately, which they've been having a lot of fun with. Cross is a great dude. Be sure to check them out. So I have to turn off proportional editing? Is that the problem? I understand this one. Okay. Has to be. Oh, did that do it? Okay, okay, we've achieved moderate success, sort of. It involved us having to make a massive point out of bulge, but does not seem to have, like, changed things. Click multiple points to drag out instead of crop editing. Okay. Oh, it set this from a better angle. Oh. What? Well, it's still got that tip. I'm trying to get rid of the tip. You know, just the tip. Alright, so... this. That was a bad angle. Probably shouldn't have done that. I can't see where it's going. I'm like stuck. Where can I go? Oh, I'm pressing F. That would be why. Oh, that didn't work right. Right. I'm so confused how this works. Alright, so gotta go back further. Not proportional editing is very annoying. I'm trying to get rid of these shields. I was doing proportional editing before. Alright, so just press Control Z a billion times. I think I've run out of things I can Control Z. Okay, I'm out of things I can Control Z. The problem is, I don't know how to get rid of these little gloop shields right here. And it's really bothering me. Because, like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Can you use the scroll wheel with proportion? Okay, so I'm here. Get it. It's... So, if I do proportional editing, I can grab this side. Yeah, I know I can change the size of it to, you know, be like... You know, it's curly there or whatever. But, like... Just, if I go here, it's... I don't know when it's actually, like, solved anything. Okay, so... Still got the glue. Oh, was I making a donut change? God damn it. Damn it, donut. Okay. Icing. Let's see what... So I don't really... I don't what... I just changed, you know... Gotcha. Yeah, this is the 3.0 one. So I don't know what's changed between versions. Yeah, so... Okay, so we've got our icing selected. We've gone to editing mode. Select these and oh, what? Nope, that was not good. Donut by asking people to send their donuts to donut NFB. Okay, I can try. Alright, so I guess delete it. Okay, so I go... honey? What's wrong now? Fire. Frame. Not that. Don't want wireframe. Editing mode. Send you icing if you're having lots of trouble. I appreciate it. I appreciate you trying to send me icing. Okay, so it was at this point that what donut shift D undo that what? No, it was the donut. Hello Yeti Chin, welcome. I'm getting absolutely flustered by my icing. My icing is clowning me right now. What was the thing I did to separate it? No, it wasn't that. P. P for separation, yes. By selection. That is icing. Very vibey. Yeah, this is The Last Seahorse. They're a VTuber DJ, and they do awesome sets every Friday night, and they upload them to YouTube, and you can use them as BGM. So that's what I have as BGM right now. Okay, so I have the icing, French. We have to add modifier, the solidify. Change this to 1. Change that to... That's the wrong button. Just, I think the 0.02 or something. You press Alt S to fatten the icing. So that should be some level of donuttery. Wait, was I doing something? No. Damn it, I was doing that to the donut. Fuck me. Alright, that would explain why it wasn't working. Okay, so that's 1. This is 0.02. Okay, so we have successfully re-put icing on top. Okay, so I have the icing back on top again. I've since forgotten what I'm supposed to do. So I've switched around the order. Or no, I have to put the solidify first. And then... Oh, I've got my icing. A bit. Okay, solidify goes first. Yep. It has been solidified. How about that non-destructive workflow? I think you need more geometry in this case. Okay, so we've got the icing has been looped on top. I think this is when we start dripping. We're just gonna stretch all the way to the bottom without clipping. Yeah, everyone says that he said in his video to do a smaller poly count to prevent issues. Okay, so if I select this and I press Alt to S as opposed to press A. Fine. Okay. A has been pressed. I've selected all vertices. So you said press Alt S. Oh, that is real chubby. Flying away, chubby. Doing this. I'll probably, yeah. So like I'm got 1. With this? Not really dragging it. That's the problem. It's just making it chubbier. It's not. I'm so confused with both of you talking right now. I'm trying to follow your directions. Okay, we've got this, so it's, you say not to do the grab. Instead I should be doing Alt S. Makes it chubbier. What happens when I do that? Oh, but it's the lid. I really want that. Try a smaller drip, like just a very slight drip then. So, okay, so do very minor. Oh, the problem is that now it's just too big. There we go. That's pretty drippy. That is a moderate improvement in dripping. Okay, so let's go here. That's there. Here. There. Just finding like random drip portions. Oh. And drip this side without making shields form. Gotta go drip over here. Trying to give that drip to you guys up there in chat. I hope you appreciate my dripping. Alright. That's not dripping at all. That's a drip-free zone there. Okay, we have done some level of drip. I guess now I can listen to him talking about magnetizing it. Okay, so back to his tutorial. Don't care about the reference image part. Oh, we're talking about subdivision now. I skipped something too far. Okay, so... Subsurf? Where's Subsurf coming from? Oh, it was... Okay, so we have the subdivision, so we have to... Add up. Okay. Sorry. Alright, thank you, Michael. Have a great night and have the sweetest of dreams. Thank you for coming by. Fucking low poly, hard to increase my skill. Start with high poly. Gotcha. Okay, so we're going back to the subset. Where'd it go? It was just here a second ago. What happened to my subdivision? Oh, so it disappeared when I applied it? You now have double, apparently? Oh yeah, we do have a lot more vertices. If I did this... So, hide... Honey? That didn't seem to hide anything, but oh, go on, mister. I'm assuming you know better than I do. Considering you are the blender guru. Shrink wrap modifier. Oh my gosh. This is so overwhelming. How do you people ever do this? Okay, so... How do I get you to squish back up? That was the extend thing. Very hard to see. Okay. Okay. Let's If I select all of that. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, that doesn't work. Doesn't work, that's scale. It's not folding right. So it's not squishing against the thing like it's supposed to. This is the problem I am having. Like, see, it's still like jaggeding out, and I need it to squish against the donut. Hello, Kyuji the Black Ace. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have a intrepid cyborg here. How are you doing tonight? Another faithful follower of Princess Yulia. Oh, no. Frosty is looking interesting. Hold the tip of the vertices of the icing. Flip to the donut. Hug it against the donut. Okay, so just the tip. Yeah. There's no such thing as just the tip. Oh, there we go. Thank you. There? Not quite. Well, that looks like a nightmare. Okay. Goes well, I had McDonald's with your dad. Well, that's great to hear. Great to hear, Kyuji. See, it's not quite perfecto because it was super messed up. Maybe we can just do a shrink wrap. Well, I'm trying to see it, because if I'm looking at it directly, I can't see... Like, I can't see very well. And I fucked it up. And I fucked it up. Alright. Do the fucking reverse of a drip. Oh, that made it worse. God damn. Keeping everything worse. Okay. Oh. Press 8 to go to top view, then drag it. Alright, so 8. Not going. When I press 8, nothing happens. Alright. We're gonna try and undo everything I did with that drip, because I apparently did it wildly incorrectly. Okay, so we've got the drip. We've got the alleged drip. Oh my god, it's doing the wrong keys. Fuck. I don't remember how to do this. There we go. I pressed the wrong num key that actually had a key binding. Ugh, these things have key bindings. Fuck. Because they have key bindings to my model, is the problem. They're ones I never use, but they do exist. And it's not bringing up anything when I press that numpad. All right. Smash numpads until you get top down. Great advice. There we go. Top down. No, numlock is not on. Okay, it was on. Numlock was in fact on. Okay, so I got top down. I'm looking at a donut. What do I do? But yeah, Kyuji, I've just been struggling here with this icing. This icing is the bane of my existence right now. I appreciate the lurk, Kyuji. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming by. But how do I know where the model is? But like, if I drag it, I don't know where the model is. I don't know what the actual edge I'm touching is. Like this? Go too far? That? Better. I am not in wireframe view. Oh, that was wrong. Hold Z, then move the wheel to wire. So you want me to be in wireframe? Hold Z. Yeah, I'm in wireframe. Oh, I was in wireframe. I'm no longer wireframe. Yep. Alright. I'm now in wireframe. Now I can't see anything. I can't see my little tip anymore because it's a very minor tip. And I'm in wireframe and I can't see anything. Oh, that was the wrong button. I go in too deep. Yep, I went in too deep. Fuck. This tip is going to kill me. Alright, so I selected the point. Point has been, it was. Point is selected. Alright, so now go into top view. Go into wireframe. There is no way I can tell the difference between that. It's too small. I can't see it. There is no way. I don't know how that's possible. I'm so sorry. When you can't even handle the tip. Yep, that's Obsidia. Can't handle the tip. Like, I want to follow your directions. I just don't know, because I can't see it. Let's see if I can go back farther where I messed everything up again. All right, so we're back to this. The one you want to move. I just did that, Cygnus. But the problem is I can't see it when it gets to a certain point. I'm too far away. Because if I go, like, if I select my tip. So the tip has been selected. And then I press this. The problem is I don't know what the donut looks like because we did this, irregular shaped donut. So I don't know what the actual edge is. Well, it's not zooming me in the right place. So turn off proportional. How do I zoom in on just the point I selected? Look from the bottom? Where's the bottom? At the bottom? Maybe? I don't even know what my bottom is anymore. So I got the sides. Is this the bottom? It is a bottom view. Sort of. Stick my hands through my screen and help. I wish you could too. I am getting so flustered with this. I almost want to cry. All right. I'm in edit. Then that was not right. Meow. I'm so frustrated. How do I do this? Stupid fucking tip of this icing. Okay. Okay.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Just ignore it and move on. I'm like seriously about to cry right now. Oh my god. Whew. I'm gonna resync my camera. Okay, let's go back to directions. Okay, so we're back to the tutorial. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna toss you over to a different screen for a second. So I think we're gonna save our donut here for tonight because I had to take a break to go cry because I can't deal with this right now. So I'm just very frustrated is the problem. And when I get frustrated and I feel like I can't understand how to fix it or what people are telling me, I get upset. Whew. So, sorry. Sorry I have to end it early for tonight. I did not think that Blender was gonna make me cry. That was not something I predicted. But here we are. But yeah, so I think this is probably a good place to end it for the night. I appreciate everybody who's joined along and sat through that and my struggles. It went really well up until it didn't. Is probably the best way to describe it for me. So I really appreciate the follow, Noah the dog. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Ooh, Okay. I really appreciate you guys sticking along. I appreciate all the new people we met along the way. And we'll be back here Wednesday for something that I actually have control over. And should theoretically not cry during, which is my Dungeons & Dragons storytelling guide talking about how to use war as a backdrop for adventure without actually having to fight in the war itself. So please come on by at 5:30 p.m. Eastern for my comfy D&D stream with 1,000,000% less crying. And I really appreciate the gift subs, guys. You don't do it because you feel bad for me, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the gift subs, Vaughn. Thank you for the gift subs, Cygnus. I'm sure Tape Player, Dat Shady Guy, Raffle Stomper, Chaos Lantada, and Sentinel Uwu, as well as Overlord, Nigel, Blessing, Fantastic Vin, Corafate, and Swerve Starax will like those sweet, sweet Obsidia emotes. Arise, brave knights. Okay, we're just gonna go raid Yuko. I love Yuko. It's Valentine's Day. Fuck it, we're gonna go raid Yuko. So we are gonna do Valentine's Day Wolf hugs. Hugs raid, I guess. And we are going to do our hugging emotes. So if you are a sub, please copy that down. If you are a, what's it called? If you're a follower, please just copy down the words. Just copy down Valentine's Day Wolfo Hugs Raid. Oh, delete a thing. So copy down that if you're a follower. And let's go raid Yuko. Oh boy. Well, I really appreciate you guys doing this. It was a lot of fun up until I had an emotional breakdown. I promise that those of you who are new to the stream, I don't do this often. I usually can handle things better. I usually just get angry, but tonight was not that night, apparently. So, yeah, let's go raid Yuko. I hope you all have a great night. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Bye!